folks. That one of them subjects kind of jump up and slap me around a little bit. I really ain't heard much about it, so I figured it's worth making a video about. $5G that they've come out with last, I guess, year or so. Verizon's pushing it really hard. I wasn't even going to buy a 5G phone for a while. I was sticking with my 4G phone, but it got to the point where it had a break down in the corner of the screen and little pieces of glass were coming off it and stuff. Wasn't really safe, so I decided I need to go ahead and get a new phone. And I have Verizon. And I wasn't going to use Verizon. I was going to save up my money and buy a phone and go with either, you know, like Straight Talk or something like that, you know, just to save money. But I stuck with Verizon because they just gave me a hell of a deal on this phone I've got now. They more or less gave it to me. But it's 5G. Back in the day when I had 4G, I had 4G everywhere. Very rarely did I ever not have internet service, 4G. And it worked good. And when 5G is up in 5G, 5G works good. I don't know, it seems really faster than 4G, but I'm sure they say it is. I'm sure on some kind of scale it is, but just to the normal average human being, I don't see any real difference. The problem is, you almost never have 5G. Like right now, I'm east of Knoxville, Tennessee, on I-40. A fairly well-traveled road, and it's an LTE. It stays an LTE. And then when you try to load something, you get the nice little circle ring that it takes forever to load. And I've noticed that if you get locked on a tower, it has 5G and it won't turn it loose. You'll run all the way out to the point where you don't have signal. Still trying to hold on to that tower. And you'll get over and there'll be something that you want to, you know, watch on YouTube or something like that. If you cycle the phone off and on, you know, restart the phone, lo and behold, it locks onto a tower closer and works just fine. This is not a technical review. God knows it's not technical. This is just a review from somebody I've been using cell phones since we had them in bags. I've always used cell phones, and I've been using them in trucking now for easy 20 years. And I can tell you, with this new system, they have took a step backwards. I won't go so far to say that it's awful, but it ain't near as good as the 4G we just left. Lots more holes in the coverage. There for years, I had one about 40-mile strip through the center of Kentucky there on 65 that I didn't have mobile internet. Don't know what it was about that one little strip of road. Is from about Horse Cave up to Elizabethtown or somewhere right up in there. I didn't have internet on my phone, which make my GPS and stuff not work right. But that was the only place in the whole damn country that I had home. Now, holes everywhere. The system's really kind of bad. What I don't understand is, for years I had Verizon, and Verizon's higher than everybody else. The reason I kept Verizon is because Verizon had the best network. I had service everywhere. Never had a problem. Now I'm starting to have problems. I'm starting to have no mobile network. No mobile network. Basically forcing us into this. Well, Verizon and everybody else. Verizon's leading the way. Basically forcing us into this 5G system. And I'm sorry, Verizon, but it sucks. I don't know why I'm giving all this money every month. Take my phone and I'll go down to Straight Talk. Save me $60, $70 a month. And get pretty decent coverage. Why am I paying all this money to get half-ass coverage? Like I say, this is not a technical review. You may completely disagree with me. I got a lot of friends that haven't got 5G phones yet, and they ask me, "Oh, does 5G work?" Oh, and no mistake the fact that I got a cheap phone, because I didn't. I got a Pixel 6 Pro. Got away from Samsung. I've had it with Samsung too, for a whole other slew of reasons. But it's Google. It's the newest Google phone. I look at Google phones because you buy them and they have nothing on them. They're a blank phone. They got a bunch of BS apps that you ain't never going to use, you don't want on it, clogging up the phone. I think it's a 512 megabyte or gigabyte. It's the big. It's a big phone. I didn't buy a junk phone, so it's the system. The system that's pretty awful. Now, if this was 1992, it wouldn't be awful. It'd be a pretty good system. This isn't 1992. I had a good system, and they took it away from me and fed me this system. So, leave your thoughts down below. I've already contacted Verizon, and voiced my displeasure with their new system. And they more or less told me that the system wasn't complete yet. They were still completing it. It would be better. What are you doing selling a system that's not complete? But give me y'all's opinion. How 5G has worked for you? I'd be interested to know. If you would, like and subscribe. Let me know if there's more stuff you want me to review. You know, the stuff new that we use every day out here trucking. If you want to hear about it, I'll give it my yay or nay. I'll shoot you straight. I won't bullshit you about spending your money. I know it's hard to come by. But y'all have you a fine day. Catch you on the flip side.